Everyone, my name is Patricia Lipana, and my classic is titled The Blue Terrance by Terrance Hayes. If you subtract the minor losses, you can return to your childhood too. The blackboard chalked with crosses, the math teacher's toe ring. You can be the black boy not even the buck-toothed girls take a liking to. The matchbox. These bones in their funk machine. This thumb worn smooth as the belly of a shovel. Thump, thump, thump. Everything I hold takes root. I remember what the world was like before I heard the tide humping the shore smooth and the lyrics asking, how long has your door been closed? I remember a garter belt rung like a snake around the thigh in the shadows of a wedding gown before it was flung out into the bluest part of the night. Suppose you were nothing but a song in a busted speaker. Suppose you had to wipe sweat from the brow of a righteous woman, but all you owned was a dirty rag. That's why the blues will never go out of fashion. Their half-rotten aroma, their bloodshot octaves of consequence. That's why when they call, boy, you're in trouble. Especially if you love as I love falling to the earth. Especially if you're a little bit high-strung and a little bit gutted balloon. I love watching the sky regret nothing but itself. Though only my lover knows it to be so, and only after watching me sit and stare off past heaven. I love the word no for its prudence, but I love the romantic who submits finally to sex in a burning row house more. That's why nothing's more romantic than working your teeth through the muscle. Nothing's more romantic than the way good love can take leave of you. That's why I'm so doggone lonesome, baby. Yes, I'm lonesome, and I'm blue. Yes. And my response is titled Kumanta, for my grandfather. Sitting in my first grade classroom, I was struggling to find words when my teacher told me to either say it in English or don't say it at all. Her words burned at the back of my eyes, echoing behind the Filipino TV shows playing in my parents' bedroom. Ever since then, I kept my harsh accent tucked away in my lungs where it hung in the crevices of European literature. Until it was almost as if it was never really there. Sometimes my tongue still slips and gets caught in between my teeth, underneath the roof of my mouth, as I struggle to suppress the crashing of consonants. Because it sounds nothing like the blues, no smooth finish, no crescendo, no rising and falling of steady breaths and silky tones. My native tongue felt like notes falling off a page. An unfinished song submerged in static, choppy syllables holding bibingka, chinela, sambuco, pandan in the palm of their calloused hands. My language runs through the dirty markets. The smell of makapuno and mangoes cutting through morning air, fishball and tahot vendors scaling the potholed streets. The sound of revving tricycles and lizards padding across the ceiling, putting me to sleep. My language runs through the duhat trees growing in my grandfather's orchard. It floods doorsteps during rainy seasons and boils under the 120-degree weather under steaming pots of arroz caldo. My language is not a melody. It's the ginger remedy my grandmother mixes for a cold. It's the bold sunspots on my father's beaten face. It's my mother's bare feet and the scars she can't erase. My language is rough at the edges. War-torn from centuries of colonization, the lack of sanitation and overflowed streets, the land of bahala ka sa buhay mo. It's my grandfather's last breaths at the end of a hospital bed, unfunded by the government. Politicians sleeping in mansions as my grandfather's body is buried in cement. It's my culture molded, an island folded at the corners like a speck of dirt lying on a windshield, smothered into Japan, smothered into South America, smothered into Southeast Asia. Forgotten. My language is chaos. It's Christmas lights and karaoke nights, it's mosquito bites and Pacquiao fights, it's eating everything on your plate for a grain of rice wasted means a lifetime of hate. It's having hearts larger than our stomachs. It's my song to sing.